Hi, this is Sinead Labella from the Courtesans.
This is Saffire Sanchez from the Courtesans, and you are listening to Louder.
Hello.
Hey.
So I got Sinead.
Yes.
Saffire.
I knew it just seconds ago. I even know your last name, Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know things.
Yeah.
I got my research done. And I've watched your set, and I'm with the ladies of, I'm just blanking out.
No, it's
Not
cool.
a
Trust
good
me,
day.
we were blanking out
Courtesans.
just before we went on
I
stage.
got Courtesans. I think I'm rolling now.
Oh.
Okay, I'll edit everything out.
Hello.
Hi. Saffire and Sinead
Yes.
of Courtesans from London.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Ish.
Well, we're not from London, but we're based in London. I'm from the Midlands.
Really?
I am, yes. I'm from Tamworth, which is not far
Okay,
from
yeah.
Bloodstock.
Almost
but
a Brummie.
I'm a Tammy. I'm a sandy back and proud. But no, I've lived in London a long time. Saf lives in Essex. She was originally from Ireland. And our other bandmate, Agnes, she's from Poland. And Vicky, she's actually from Holland. Yeah, originally. But we base in London, and that's where we've been growing our music.
Okay, if we're already talking about definitions and locations, I know you hate that question, but I went over your site,
Yeah.
and it looked like the best definition for your music is unicorn metal. What's up with you and unicorns?
I mean, sometimes when I shit, it's a rainbow, and I just can't help it because it comes out naturally. And basically, if I'm tripping, I turn into a unicorn, and if I'm shitting at the same time, I'm basically a unicorn shitting a rainbow.
Unicorns is a great way to describe us because they're so unique. They fart rainbows, and I think
beautiful thing.
that is the epitome of us. Really, we're rainbow fart.
Yeah.
And school friendly.
I've even got rainbow laces on.
Of course, should all have one. But again, going on your site,
Yes.
you guys describe yourselves as a bipolar unicorn,
Yeah.
anxious unicorn, schizophrenic unicorn, and major depressive unicorn.
It's completely true.
Well,
Okay.
the reason we
Do I
say
need
that.
to worry?
No. Do you know what? It's a subject close to home because all of us in the band actually suffer with mental health problems, and some of the subjects that you've just mentioned
Who
are,
doesn't?
I
Who
think,
doesn't?
they're illnesses that we suffer with, and at the end of the day. There is a massive stigma around mental health, and it's difficult, but we need to speak out of it, and we need to almost, I'm not saying be proud of it, but be proud of who you are, because I might be bipolar, and I can't do nothing about that. I medicate, I do what I can, but it's always going to be part of me, and that's part of who I am. And you try and cope as much as you possibly can, but I think people shouldn't be afraid to say it anymore, and that's something we stand for as well.
Yeah.
When it comes
With
to mental
recent
health.
events, with Chester Benton of Linkin Park and Chris Cornell, how can we help? Is it just talking?
But the thing is that the main problem with this was child abuse. That has resonated with everyone after we found that when you watch all of the Linkin Park videos and you see, like there was one particular video, I can't remember what it's called, there was a child and he was screaming, he was in a war zone and he was screaming at everyone. And when you see that and you see, oh my God, that's Chester. That's how Chester felt.
I think with
That's
Linkin
it.
Park, they're a massive influence on our generation. I'm 28 years old, and when I was a teenager, Linkin Park for me was a band that I could relate to. I got bullied quite severely at school, and when I went home, the friend I turned to was music, and Linkin Park was one of those influential bands in my life that really hit me in the core and made me feel like someone else is there and they understand what you're going through, and that meant a lot to me. With what's happened with Chester, absolutely broke my heart.
Tell your kids you love them. Tell your kids you love them.
And people saying, oh, you're a coward, this, that, and the other. It's an illness. You need to understand. Stop the stigma. This is an illness. Linkin Park actually have a special place to me. I actually got their new logo tattooed on me the other day. Their logo, they have changed to the Band of Brothers, where there is actually 5 sides, and one side is missing, and that's Chester. I actually have it here. Sorry.
See this? Okay.
Yeah.
But it also caught me off guard as
yeah.
a fan, because I'm guessing we all related to somebody's music and we thought, oh, that person is really powerful, and apparently they're not as strong as we want them to be. So what can we do to help just keep musicians alive as well?
You know
It's all
what?
about self-esteem. It's having
and
those.
I think you've got to have good people around you as well. You know, from personal experience, I've been in a black hole many times, and there has been a few times where I almost didn't get out. And I'm lucky enough to have people around me that have actually pulled me out of that black hole. So I think it's important to keep your loved ones close and talk to them, because there's been a few times where I've not spoken out and it's nearly been the end, you know, but then you get that one person that reaches out to you, that friend, your mom, your mate, and they reach out to you, and then you pour your heart out. Don't be afraid to speak, because sometimes that can actually save you. And with music as well, put your thoughts into something. Put your thoughts into music. Put your thoughts into art. Put it into dance. Whatever it is you want to do, or that you feel, you know, that you can express yourself in, just do it. Even if it's just for yourself, just go for it, because that can ultimately save you.
And as I said, I caught your set, and you're talking about just that, about demolishing hatred,
Yes.
spreading the love. There's even a song about that. I've seen you walking through, I'm guessing, pubs in London,
Yeah.
sharing the love. So you're trying to make the world a better place.
We were trying to influence, like the way that we work is every new person we meet, we embrace them wholeheartedly, despite what they may be as an individual, how they may think, our differences between us. That is all gone from that first moment.
So I need your help right now tackling a world issue.
Okay.
How can we demolish mansplaining? How can we stop that without hurting my feelings too badly? I feel like it's something that touched closest to home.
But I think that is a very, very difficult thing to go about, really, because I think a lot of people really do. I don't know where, if as long as they treat their male counterparts with that same tone, then it's not a problem. But it's when you do have that divide, that's when there is the problem. It's very difficult.
Ultimately, we're all human. Honestly, I wish
hugs
people.
around.
Yeah, I think people just should stop the bill. See, I'm trying not to swear. But ultimately, we're all people, and we all feel. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. In fact, it doesn't matter what gender you are at all. We're all here, and you're here for a purpose, and just you need to project that and make it your own, and just ultimately stick together and just respect people. You know, everyone's different at the end of the day, but if you listen to someone and you take in what they're trying to say, then ultimately it's going to drive you to be a better person.
Okay, and another topic you're tackling, I've watched the video for Genius.
Yes.
Amazing stuff. So on top of the lyrics, you've added a visual aspect of tackling the perception or acceptance or even expectations of beauty.
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
So what can we do to help people with that?
You know what it is? You know, people say, oh, you're an all-girl band, you know, like, oh, you know, you're all this and that and the other. Do you know what? We just dress the way we want to dress, and we, you know, if I want to put makeup on, I want to put makeup on. If I don't, I don't. If I want to shave my armpits, I'll shave them. If I don't, I don't. You know, it doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman. You do stop going to this socially conditioned norm. I honestly, if I could just take away all that social conditioning, just be yourself, because that's what's important. Stop thinking you have to do this and you have to do that, because that's the way we're socially conditioned to be.
Not just girls.
No, it's not.
Everyone.
It's absolutely not. Do you know what? If you're a boy and you want to put a bit of makeup on, do it. It doesn't mean you're feminine. It just means you're you.
It's a very difficult question, extremely difficult, because I think if we stripped everything away, but we've had to get to that psychological point where you say that person has no respect for themselves if they wear nothing.
Ultimately, quantum mechanics. Just saying. Quantum mechanics. We're all energy.
Yeah, all coming from the same
It's a little bit
cell.
deeper there, but yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, and I've watched a few videos of your shows from London. I know your dress code changed. If you could have dressed up any band in the world with your old dress code, who would that band be?
Rammstein.
I think they've done that already.
They would take it anyway. That's what they're about. I said we're on the same
King
kind of,
810.
plateau.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
King, they would be like, no.
Yeah, let's put King in some little panties.
They love it. They love
Okay,
it.
and I know that another topic that you ladies deal with is heartbreak and relationships. Can I hear about your first love?
Oh man.
Insignificant.
Listen to our new EP, then you'll hear about mine. Yeah, I had my heart broken. And yeah, that's very much projected in the lyrics on the EP, Better Safe Than Sober. At the end of the day, we've all been there, and yeah, a girl broke my heart, and it came out with some good songs, so cheers. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. We all go through it. It's shit.
It's okay.
I'm allowed to say that word.
Eat poo and dance.
Eat poo and dance. But yeah, no, yeah, we've all been there, and it's horrible. You know, I don't wish it upon anybody, but ultimately, if you can pour it out in some way, form or the other, that's not going to hurt yourself, then amazing.
And the title of the EP, Better Safe Than Sober. Yeah. Is it just a poke, or is it something more general about our society?
Well, I mean, you know, you say better safe than sober. Sometimes, you know, we're not necessarily promoting alcoholism, but sometimes when you feel, it's almost like, not even without alcohol, when you can't deal with the world as it is, you take yourself away somewhere else. And it could be completely like with meditation. You could completely take yourself to a new level of energy purely through meditation.
It's a metaphor for escapism again,
yeah.
You know.
Okay, ladies, anything else you want to say to fans and listeners out there?
Well, peace, love and music, guys, and catch us around. And yeah, sky's the limit. Hopefully we'll be a town near you soon.
Yeah, I know you ladies are going to be on tour with Wednesday 13, so we got a few days. And somebody let another tour slip. Some information about that? Can you tell me something? I'm not going to add anything, but maybe you can?
No.
Nope, no.
Well, if you keep in touch with us on our Facebook page, social media, and if you sign up to our mailing list, we're going to be announcing a couple of tours coming up. We're going to be finishing our album, and hopefully we'll sneak in some new songs on the tour. So yeah, really excited and looking forward to Wednesday 13.
I know at least one Brahmin is going to be expecting that. So ladies, thank you very much.
Thank you.